In this video, I'm going to be giving tips to duo distract while going over a floor 40 run I did with my friends. Duo distracting is generally whenever you and someone else swap between distracting, or you distract together on a floor. Usually one person will use ribbon spool and the other uses clown horn, so you can have the maximum speed possible. I'll explain more as we go along the run, so let's just get started. The run just starts out like any other run. I'm running clown horn and my friend Tommy is running ribbon spool. So I take odd floors, he takes even floors. Unluckily for him, he had to distract floor 2 Goob while I got to do nothing. So for a while nothing interesting really happened, so I'll just talk over the gameplay footage. So I'll give some basic tips on distracting since I've been doing it so long. The most important thing is that you do not lose line of sight of the Twisteds. Keeping line of sight is really important if you want to keep the Twisteds on you and you don't want them to get off onto nearby extractors or to lose attention or sight of you. Whenever you're not the one distracting, just go around and extract machines. If there's a better extractor, just give it to them. Those are all the tips I have for now, but I will touch on things later when there's harder floors, so just enjoy the gameplay for now, I suppose. In this run, we ended up getting Cole in a blackout, which has to be like the worst thing you can encounter. By the time this is uploaded, the Christmas event will have been removed. But usually whenever you're distracting Twisted Cole, you want to like cling to an island the best you can. The same goes for Bobbette and Pebble, but you cannot have any commons on you in the process. So here you can see I'm just clinging on. It messes with Cole's pathing and it makes her glitch onto the island and she cannot catch up to me. I don't even have to run most of the time. You could do this exact same thing with Pebble. You can also see that I let Tommy take the commons so I could distract Cole. So everything is dealt with and our extractors can do their thing. This floor 21 had to be one of the most brutal floors I've ever experienced, although it wasn't too bad. Since it was an odd-numbered floor, I had to take Pebble and Bobbette due to my speed. We couldn't split Pebble anyways because of V. You can't distract V and Bobbette at the same time. So I ended up having to take 3 mains. Tommy could have taken Sprout, but he kept losing him, so he ended up on me most of the floor. Here you can just see, to distract Pebble, Bobbette, and Sprout, I'm just managing my stamina the best I can. I know you can't see in the recording, but I'm also taking the longest paths that I can, staying in a enclosed area to try and not disturb anyone. For most of the floor, I was just doing this. I did have to use 2 bottles of pop to sustain me, but if you had an Astro, you could do it forever. Floor 32 ended up being one of our most stressful floors yet. In game, it doesn't seem like a very hard floor, but in call, we were in absolute shambles over what was happening. This floor contained Glisten, Gigi, Pebble, and Shelly. The original plan was for me to deal with Shelly, Gigi, and Glisten at the same time while Tommy looped Pebble, but he couldn't manage looping Pebble around an island, so I took over. He was struggling to sustain his stamina dealing with Shelly, Gigi, and Glisten at the same time, and Glisten came close to shattering multiple times. But in the end, we were able to finish the floor, thankfully, but Tommy and I both ended up losing all of our items. When I tell you this death screen made me so mad. Basically, I had gotten hit by Pebble so I could get him off me due to my low stamina, and I had 3 bandages on me, but I forgot to use the bandage and died because of it. I am never going to forgive myself. But that was the end of my run. Everyone dies shortly after. First Vaughn, then Tommy. It was a really good run. It's tragic how it ended, but we made it really far. Let me know if you want more content like this, dissecting runs and stuff. I think this video was very fun to make, so let me know.